The Rangers are on a tear right now. Records fell, wins piled up, and statement performances came from every corner of Ranger athletics this week. As we enter the heart of our spring season, Parkside is entering crunch time with some serious momentum.
Preview.
I'm Dominic Liacani, and you're watching the Parkside Press Pass, powered by El Camino Kitchen. Let's begin this week with baseball, and the Rangers could not have swung it any better, taking 3 of 4 against Purdue Northwest and outscoring them 61-31 with 67 hits, 25 extra base hits, 7 homers, and a team batting average of .435. The weekend started with a statement victory on Friday, 20-6, with Joe Morowick blasting 2 homers and driving in 7, including a grand slam in an 8-run 6th inning. Dylan Sales added 3 hits and 3 RBIs, while Brennan Miller went 6 2/3 innings, allowing 6 runs, 4 of them earned, with 6 strikeouts to get the win. Saturday, the Rangers split a doubleheader as they put up 7 runs in Game 1, then erupted for 23 runs on 24 hits in Game 2. John Wubbin went 4 for 4 with 5 runs and 4 RBIs. Noah Goddard drove in 6, and Max Johnson had 6 runs driven in with a 3-run homer. Austin Gruby earned the win in relief in Game 2. Sunday, Parkside closed it out with an 11-3 win, breaking it open with a 6-run 6th. Ben Lloyd scored 3 times, Wubbin drove in 3, and Nathan Simney tossed 3 1/3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen for the win. For his performance this weekend, Joe Morowick earned his first career GLIAC Player of the Week award after hitting .588 with 10 hits, 3 homers, 11 RBIs, 9 runs scored, and a .1294 slugging percentage. The Rangers are now 21-17 and 8-8 in GLIAC play, heading to Rockford midweek before returning home for their final regular season home series against Roosevelt starting on Friday. Let's stick on the diamond with Parkside softball, who went 2-2 this weekend on the road, sweeping Purdue Northwest on Saturday before dropping a couple of games on Sunday at Grand Valley State. Saturday belonged to the Rangers. They won 8-2 and 6-5 behind a dominant day from Casey Joe Vermette in the circle, who struck out 19 across the 2 games and earned both wins. In Game 1, Elodie Sullivan hit her first 2 collegiate home runs and drove in 3, while Vermette went all 7 innings, allowing just 3 hits and 2 runs with 11 punch-outs. Game 2 was tight, but Parkside delivered late. CeCe DeSilvio tied it up with a 2-run double in the 6th, and Megan Medlin followed with a go-ahead solo shot in the 7th. Vermette closed it out with an 8-strikeout performance over the final 3 innings out of relief, including striking out the side to end it. On Sunday, the Rangers were swept at Grand Valley, falling 6-0 in Game 1 and 1-0 in 8 innings in Game 2. Parkside is now 18-24 overall and 9-11 in GLIAC play, with Lewis up next at home before a road weekend at Ferris State and Davenport. Track and field was split up between multiple different meets this past week, with the Rangers delivering record-setting performances on both sides. Starting with the women, Joanna Ebert stole the show at the Brian Clay Invitational, breaking her own school record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase with a 10:22.50 mark that ranks second best in all of Division II. Anna Snarek also set a school record in the 200 meters at 24.77, while the 4x100 relay team of Maida Conrad, Snarek, Essence Burrows, and Rachel Blaskowski broke a 30-plus-year-old school record at 47.30. Nayla Taylor added a win in the high jump, clearing 1.65 meters. Additionally, for her performance this weekend, Joanna Ebert was named GLIAC Runner of the Week. On the men's side, it was just as strong. Doug Martin and Caton Cratch both broke the school record in the 800 meters on the same day, with Martin's 1 minute 48.63 seconds now ranking 13th nationally, and Cratch close behind at 15th. Michael Hendricks continued his dominant season as well, breaking the school record in the 400-meter hurdles at 51.25, a mark that ranks top 10 in the country. The Rangers also picked up a relay win in the 4x100 at Cal State LA. Both teams are back in action this week at the UW Whitewater Drake Alternative on Friday. We wrap up this week on the course with both men's and women's golf turning in historic performances at the GLIAC Championships. Starting with the men, the Rangers broke the program record for lowest 54-hole team score, finishing 6th with an 866. Alex Sims led the way with a top 10 finish at even par, shooting 69, 74, and 70 with 10 birdies, while Tyler Reeder was right behind at +1 with a 69 in round 2. Parkside also saw 4 rounds under par across the weekend. For the women, it was also a breakthrough performance. The Rangers tied for 4th, the best GLIAC championship finish in program history, while also setting program records for both 18-hole and 54-hole team scores. A.J. Powell led the way with a top 10 finish at +10, totaling 8 birdies, while Lily Ziccarelli and Maya Becker both turned in strong, consistent 3-round performances. A historic week for Parkside Golf as both programs continue to raise the standard. To keep up with all things Ranger athletics this week, make sure you head on over to parksiderangers.com/coverage. And hey, if you're feeling hungry, make sure you stop by our friends over at El Camino Kitchen, located off of Highway 41 on 77th Street in Pleasant Prairie. This has been the Parkside Press Pass.